I'm Gabrielle Reyes, the author of the best-selling Hot Yoga Masterclass Manual, the creator of the world's most popular Hot Yoga Forum, and the principal of Hot Yoga Doctor Pro Teacher Training. In this video, I'm going to show you what separates a great Hot Yoga teacher training from a mediocre one. I'll tell you what you should be looking for, as well as what things to avoid, and I'll show you exactly how we deliver what you're looking for at Hot Yoga Doctor Pro Teacher Training. So let's get to it. It's highly likely that you're right here because you're one of the many Hot Yoga students exploring the idea of teacher training as the most natural next step on your path, a way to improve your practice and share your passion, a way to grow. How do I know this is important to you? Because personal transformation was voted as one of the top 2 most important aspects of a yoga teacher training when over 1,000 people responded to our survey. For this reason, beware of any program that is more like an army-style boot camp where the main focus is 2 grueling classes a day. Practicing and teaching yoga are 2 very different skills. Go for a program that's structured to deliver the personal meaning you're after, large enough to be exposed to many different personal styles, but small enough to be noticed, nurtured, and mentored. Remember, when you pay for a program, you're entitled to get personalised attention, individualised help with your practice, and help developing your teaching strengths. You know what the world-famous pianist Arthur Rubinstein supposedly said decades ago? The story goes that he was asked, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? His response? Practice, practice, practice. So learning to teach yoga well requires practice. Yep, you guessed it. Practice in teaching yoga. Avoid any program that delivers almost all its content by lectures where you sit around all day on your mat listening to someone telling you how it is while you're taking notes. So look for a program that provides theory when needed, but most importantly, one that's designed in a way that allows you to integrate and practice every element with expert mentoring and coaching to nurture and empower you, plus interactive hands-on practice all the way, with supportive feedback from teacher experts and your fellow trainees. If you're like me and you want to really explore the poses and how to facilitate real change for your students, then avoid at all costs any program that is based on you learning a script to recite. Script recital is not the same as quality teaching and facilitation. Put simply, if you were at college or high school, or if your kids were being educated in classrooms around the world by teachers reciting scripts, there'd be no chance of personal attention. Where would we grow the skills of intuition, self-reliance, and problem-solving? We'd all be zombies. To me, teaching yoga by reciting the same words over and over is a one-way trip to boredom for the students and for the teacher. I love helping people find the joy in teaching classes that are as precisely instructional as they are soul-enriching, even if you teach the same set of poses. Now that's what I call being present with your students. It's something everyone coming to Hot Yoga Doctor Pro 200 will learn. So let me take a few minutes to show you exactly how in just 4 weeks at the Hot Yoga Doctor Pro Teacher Training, you'll already be teaching a top quality 90-minute class before you even graduate. So stick around for a few minutes because in this video, I'll be showing you what's involved in a world-class Hot Yoga teacher training program, how we can give you the tools, the knowledge and the practice, and why it's the difference that could make the difference for you. You see, when you learn to teach, you'll gain insights that you simply won't get as a student. And that's why many people who come along to learn how to teach hot yoga do it because they realise that this is a major key to being even better students themselves and getting much more out of their lives. So the mere fact that you're here watching this tells me that you already know that it's possible to take your yoga much further and give and receive a high quality of instruction no matter what. When you come to Hot Yoga Doctor Pro Teacher Training, you'll learn how to really instruct all types of students from beginners to advanced right off the bat. you'll learn precision pose techniques as part of your training so that everyone with whom you come into contact will take something of value away from your classes. And you'll learn how to skyrocket your students' benefits because your level of instruction will be so precise and so informative, your observation skills will be so spot on that students will choose to come back to your classes time and time again. And you know what else you'll learn? If you've ever been afraid to get up and speak in front of people, then it will probably be a relief to know that we're absolute specialists in and even renowned for teaching you how to completely eliminate your fears when it comes to speaking in public. And we have specific processes we'll teach you in the first days of training that work instantly. When you join me at Hot Yoga Dr. Pro 200 for 4 weeks, you'll take part in a professionally designed program that will cater for whatever your learning style is and be responsive to your needs. The last thing you want is to be put into a cookie cutter machine. So let me give you the straightforward nuts and bolts. It's a comprehensively and meticulously designed 4-week curriculum. It will pass all the specifications for Yoga Alliance accreditation for 200-hour teacher training programs. Now imagine that this is 4 weeks in a dedicated wellness centre that specialises in hot yoga, where for 4 weeks we'll immerse ourselves not only in the practice of, but especially in the teaching of hot yoga. This is not a boot camp, not in an exhaustive practice till you drop, stay up late at night sense. This is a teaching program where you will work hard. Any program should be designed to stretch you, but our primary objective is not for you to come because you think it's a boot camp. You'll work hard on the things that matter. Every step of the way layered with teaching methodology designed to incrementally load your experiential understanding of what it takes to be a great teacher. We'll not just teach you what to teach, but how to notice what's important in the room, what to put in and what to leave out depending on your students. We'll work through the systems that will help you attract and then keep new students, how to teach them so that they become your regular students who'll become your precision yoga champions. Of course, you can expect my usual attention to the use of sound and practical anatomical and physiological principles without needing a scientific degree to understand and apply them. I'll teach you about the brain, how it works on both conscious and unconscious levels, so that your class is geared towards addressing both parts of your students' minds in a comprehensively holistic and helpful way. I'll teach you why this sets the stage for facilitating the change you and your students are longing for. And I'll give you specific language techniques to help you connect with this goal and help your students make changes without force, with compassion and understanding in your own personally inspiring way. With our experience on tap and with your commitment, we will have a life-changing experience. I'll teach you how to navigate through the most popular hot yoga series, as well as teach you poses that will give you that much needed upper body strength and those beautifully opening long duration stretch poses. So put these dates in your diary. It's in Costa Rica, May 19 to June 16, 2012. I'll give you more details at the end of this video. I also promised to share with you why this will be different to anything you've seen before. Look, I know what you might be thinking right now. Gabrielle, everybody says that their program's going to be the best and you're going to be fully immersed in hot yoga. What makes our program different is a unique approach to hands-on interactive learning called generative learning. Both Robert and I are trained experts in generative learning, and for the last 2 decades, Robert has been applying it in corporate trainings, corporate programs, conferences and workshops, and as far as we know, this is the very first time that these cutting-edge techniques will be applied to a yoga teacher training. And by the way, if you come along, we'll teach them to you too, so you can use them with your students. But in summary, generative learning allows us to design a program structured for you that not only caters for a vast array of learning styles, but uses group co-facilitation and hands-on practice to allow us to move light years beyond the standard lecture format. Throughout the entire training, we're going to use the vehicle of teaching hot yoga asanas to facilitate your own journey as you embrace your identity of a teacher and get loads of practice. Honestly, you don't want to spend 4 weeks in paradise in Costa Rica being lectured to. You want to spend 4 weeks in paradise rolling up your sleeve, being inspired to learn and grow. It's all in the experience. I'm reminded of that classic Confucius saying, I hear and I forget, I see and I remember, I do and I understand. Rather than go on and on about it, I've included some testimonials from people who've already completed some of my trainings. So when this video is finished, you'll see some of their comments further down on this page, from yoga students just like you who've attended workshops conducted by me that integrate generative learning techniques.
So here it is in plain language. Spend 4 weeks with me, gain your teaching certification for a 200-hour course so that you can become a Yoga Alliance registered teacher, and not just an ordinary teacher, someone with extraordinary skills. You'll gain access to a whole swathe of teaching techniques and pose considerations, modifications, understanding of pose mistakes, and how to teach to avoid them. And also, of course, how to fix them, and countless elements that you may never have encountered before. And everybody will improve their practice to make this one of your most fulfilling and life-affirming events you'll ever take part in. When you join me in Costa Rica, all you'll have to do is dive in and immerse yourself and focus on your own personal path, because we'll take care of all the details, as every healthy, delicious organic meal will be part of the package. And the community that will come together for those 4 weeks will be something special that you'll cherish forever as some of your best experiences. So if you'd like to join me, then all you have to do is click the Apply Now button below. You'll pay your deposit, fill out your application form, and get the ball rolling. And along with that, you'll get some really cool bonuses that are practical and that you'll love to use for years to come. And when your application is accepted, you'll get free access to a special private section of this website where I'll be at your disposal, and I'll be posting some of the great things we'll be doing together before we even get to Costa Rica. So if you're committed to giving and receiving top quality instruction, want to give it your best, and you're inspired to move forward, then I'd love to see you in May
2012
in Costa Rica.